Let me add you to the real close friends. Tuned in, we dishing hot topics, got trends. Mean game, strong, funny like sitcom blends. Female power, let the vibes transcend.
All right, we're back. A Real Close Friends episode, a very special edition. It's our Valentine's Day episode.
Valentine's Day for all the lovers.
And all the single women, like who, wherever you are in your stage of love, whether you're loving on a man, loving on yourself, whoever you're loving on, we shouting you out today, reminding you that self-love is so important, and so is marriage.
It is, really. And just because a lot of the single people I feel hate going out on Valentine's Day by themselves, go. If you got the money, go. Book that reservation, dress up in your all red.
Yes, like you did today, baby. You looking sexy.
Feel good. Because I just hate how some women let a man just define their happiness.
True.
Now listen, there's a lot of married couples who are happy. But there's a lot of married ones who are not. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I just feel you may just be happy single. God does not have everyone's story to be the same.
Yeah.
I just feel it's not. Yeah. Your story is not to be married. Your story may be to have 5 kids and no husband, or a husband and no kids, or a single. Like, just embrace wherever you are in your life and love yourself, ladies. Don't feel bad. Get your hair done, your nails done. Go order your own damn roses, because if I don't get the ones I want, I'm ordering me some. I'm going to buy me a gift. If Mike and William don't get it right, wrap it up. I'm having one on standby. Let me get my roses and my chocolate. Like, if you got the money or whatever you know you want a man to give you or your partner, go do it for yourself if you don't have them.
I love
Seriously.
that. Yeah, I love that. And I felt like you got the memo because we told you we're bringing you a blind date, and baby, you came you came serving.
Oh, I can't wait to meet this blind date.
Yes, you
Looking
came.
fresh.
You looking amazing, beautiful, giving Valentine's. So we were looking like, what kind of guy can we bring from Marlo? So I felt like you needed the quiet type with fat pockets. So meet your day. Happy Valentine's Day,
That's
love.
the homie Teddy. That's the homie Teddy.
That's
the homie Teddy.
Yes,
Really?
yes.
This is awful. They could at least went online. Y'all could go online and find a human with a pulse, a heart pulse rate.
Listen, Lo, you're a tough cookie. We need somebody who's soft. See how soft and nice he is?
Very soft. He doesn't talk back, it seems like.
Won't talk back.
Okay, it's chocolate. Like that. Okay,
Like that?
Teddy. This is awful. This is awful. Ross next should do better. Okay, hopefully I'm married.
We gotta have more time next time. We just a short notice, so we
I
just
do like Teddy. If I'm laying down, he can just hold me and hug me.
you. Yes.
Hey, Teddy.
The perfect date.
He knew I was wearing red.
Yes, see, he
That's
came
a red
ready.
pillow. Okay, Teddy.
Awesome. Well, and to my hubby, welcome to the Real Close Friends.
Appreciate you.
Well, since we do have a real couple here for Valentine's Day, y'all gonna have to get into it. I mean, tell us, like, what's a great love story? What was your love story? How did y'all meet when you were like, this is my husband, this is my wife?
And don't lie.
And don't lie. Thanks, Ross. Give it together.
I never lie for
Yes,
how we
just
met.
straight up.
I mean, it literally, so but Ross and I went to the same university, went to the University of Texas, and it was my sophomore year, and my sister and I are sitting there having lunch, and he walks in, and I was like, damn, he is fine. So I called him over, and I was like, hey, and we introduced ourselves. It was so funny.
So you called him over?
Yes, baby.
Oh my God, maybe it's not what I'm messing up at. Cause I'm
Yes, if you know what you want and you see somebody you like, you got to be like, oh, yo, that's
I
me.
can't do it.
Well, it worked.
It damn sure don't
It
work.
worked.
It worked.
It worked.
I might need to listen to
Yes.
it for once.
So I called him over, and it was funny because when I asked him his name, he said Aaron, and I literally had just broken up with an Aaron, so I was like, no, thank you. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to. And then after that, so he walked off, and then he was already kind of like tracking me, like he had.
I had already chosen.
So you already knew about it. Oh, you was already picked, child.
already
You thought you
He was playing all coy when he walked
Yeah.
over.
acting like, but you knew when you walked in,
already-
like, I'm going to demand attention. Like,
Yeah.
she going to be
I
on
already
this.
did my homework, my research, everything.
Are you serious, Ross?
Yes, from the year before he saw me, and was like, what? So Ross had a really interesting story. He was, he's actually 2 years older than me, so he went to UT in 2000.
Okay.
But then because of a clerical error on his transcript, he had to sit out of school and sat out for 2 years. So while he was sitting out, he came to attract me, saw me run, and said when he came back, he was gonna get me, girl.
Stop, Ross. Are
I
you
had no
serious?
idea.
Now, that's
So we both
good.
kind of knew each
Got
when we
it.
saw each other.
So y'all saw each other years ago, came back,
Yes.
and boom, went right. Now that is
Yeah, when I
amazing.
first
Oh.
got there, she was, we get there like, the football team get there like 3 weeks before school started.
Okay.
So,
Because
of
y'all
course-
practicing and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got there, I remember who I wanted the year before. So I started asking my teammates, "Hey man, y'all know this chick on the track team?"
You were asking the roommate, oh my God, teammates about
I'm
it.
asking everybody.
Oh, all right,
Then
sis,
at that time, they told me that she had a dude. So I was like, all right, well,
His
I'm
name
gonna
was
fall back.
Aaron.
And it just so happened, the month before that?
Oh yeah, a month after I met you.
A month after, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it's meant to be.
It's really.
Now that's a sweet love story there.
Thank you. And that's been what, 22 years?
God,
22 years this year?
22 years.
22 years this year, love.
Wow. What's the most romantic thing, the most romantic Valentine's Day y'all ever had?
So my husband is very romantic. I think he always does stuff that is like more meaningful. But I think the one that sticks out to me was when we did you did a treasure hunt for me one time, and we went to like all of the places that were like significant to like our relationship.
So Ross, you did that on your own, like you came up with the idea.
He's very romantic about it.
So you're not good at stuff like that, Sam?
Yeah, I can be. I can be romantic. Am I
You're not.
romantic? Am I romantic?
Don't lie. Little Ross lying. Tell the truth,
That's
real
okay.
close friend.
Babe, am I romantic?
When you want to be.
I think I'm romantic. I
Expert
just-
questions.
you
What
are,
does he
you
mean when you want to be?
But anyways, let's talk about when you were being romantic for Valentine's Day, and we did the treasure hunt. Tell Marlo about it.
Wait a minute. Can we go back to? Are you not romantic? So you're not romantic.
Why are you
at all?
hating on me?
I just want to know. Women want to know because you would think that you really were this romantic person.
Well, I think I'm romantic in the sense like I don't necessarily.
She's spontaneous.
That's exactly what I was
Okay.
gonna say.
Spontaneous.
That's exactly what I was
She's
gonna say.
not like, I guess you would say romantic, but spontaneous.
Okay,
Exactly.
I see that. It's a surprise. You don't know
Yes,
what's
so
coming.
like exactly. So I'll think I'm like, okay, I think Ross would like this, and I'll do it. Like the other day, I sent him to Vegas because we were at the house. I was like, he hasn't been to Vegas in a while, and I just sent him on a trip to Vegas.
So like just go and go.
Yeah,
to Vegas.
so I'll do like spontaneous stuff like that, but I
So
don't
you're
think I'm like
spontaneous
this.
and you're gonna.
And
think
he's
you're
romantic.
different. Okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it
You
works.
can't win at everything. You're not romantic. You're spontaneous.
The yin and yang.
Exactly.
But anyway, so then we were talking about the what you actually did.
The treasure hunt.
Yes.
Oh, just so it was it after college or while we were in college?
I thought it was after
while
college.
while we were in college. I think our my senior year. And I just picked all the spots, like the first spot we met. And she had a gift there. The second spot, third spot, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, all
so all of
together.
our
All
hot
together.
spots that were very important to us. I just had a gift at every little
Oh, I would have
location.
cried. Did you cry?
Yeah, it was so sweet.
Oh, no, that was so sweet.
It was
God,
so sweet.
that was so sweet. Oh my
You
God.
guys gonna be a Valentine this year?
You wanna be my Valentine?
I need pomp and circumstance.
Oh Lord.
You can't just assume. Lo, have you ever asked a guy? Have you ever asked a guy out? Would you ask a guy out?
Never. Never.
You would
ever,
never
ever,
ask a guy
ever.
out?
No. And you know what? In this day and age, I might need to change that.
You might need to change that.
Because I mean, you did it 20-some years ago,
Yes.
and girls now, guys, I mean, they really are approaching guys.
Well, I think it's the way you do it, right? I'm not one for like the whole like proposing to your man, all that kind of stuff. But I do think that it is nice to show a guy that you are interested. So like, let's say somebody who you like, you're digging and you like, I mean, nowadays it's DMs, Chuck.
I know the girls I talk to, they be like, oh, I just slid in his DM. I'm like,
A lot of girls do that. Yeah, but it's the way you do it though. You still got to be cool with it. You got to be Marlo with it. You can't just be like no like groupie, but you just got to be like, hey, like like I saw you or something, or I don't know, like there's something real cool. Not like you're asking him out or anything like that, but just so he knows that oh shit, she notices me. She's checking for me, and then you let them start to chase.
But I want him to check for me.
But sometimes men don't know if you're interested. They're afraid of rejection. There's just so many reasons why a man might not, especially later in life.
And that's the same with me.
So the problem is you're not a man.
Well, the problem that one
Hey,
man.
what do you think about a woman reaching out to a man? Like, I mean, I know you've been out of the game for a long time.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that? You think men like that?
I think you said it perfectly. I think
Well,
when
you're
you-
so fine. You just.
Lord Jesus, I'm here with you.
Oh my God. Okay.
Let me
sorry.
fine too.
I think when you let the dude know that you, because it's a lot of women to choose from. Y'all outnumber us, so
Damn, and see that's what's wrong.
It's true.
Okay,
lot.
should we think of someone I could go in the DM and like you DM them? You want to think of somebody who could we do it to?
I'll think while we're doing this thing, this podcast.
let
I'm gonna think about it.
him
At the
let him
end,
do the chasing after.
Yeah.
Just let him know that you're interested, and then let him do the chasing after.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Like you can't be pressing the whole time. But you can let them know you
Full
drop a
court
little
press.
nugget and
I
they
just
just be
feel
like,
they're gonna be like, oh, I don't even know. I'm lying. I'm not going to get no damn by the DM. Let me tell you,
well,
the
I'm
other
gonna take your
night-
phone and get somebody.
The other night I was out, Catherine and I, and this guy was sitting with a girl. So I saw him. I'm thinking they're a couple. She had braids in her hair. I'm like, oh, your braids are pretty.
Mm-hmm.
When they go to walk out the establishment, she comes back over and she's like, hey, my brother thinks that you're nice.
Oh,
looking.
brother. See, you assumed.
So I know, but I'm like, I don't know, it's a dark, sexy vibe place they're at. Like,
Listen,
we're up in the
Marlo
lobby.
don't believe shit. It don't.
So-
You can. That man could have showed his
I'm like, brother,
driver's
you're real-
license with the same, and she'd be like, "Nah, they're a couple. I don't believe it." You have to believe people if you're gonna ever let somebody in.
I don't know. So
And then
anyways,
why
no,
would
but are
she
you
come
ready for
over
this,
if
though?
it wasn't his sister?
He's standing right here. She's doing the talking. And I'm like, you're his real sister, real brother. Because you know, they be playing out brother shit. So why are you not with your brother? Because you ain't real brothers. So then he comes over, he talks to me. He's like, oh, so are you going to take my number? I said, what would I take your number for? I won't be calling you. And I'm like, are you going to take mine? Like, I really have to find an old-fashioned dude. And then when I'm talking to like my brother, my real brother, Justin, Ty's husband, he's like, Marlo, the shit that you want, the guys don't have to do now.
Yeah,
he's like,
true.
He's like, the girls are half your age. They're asking if you want them to bring a friend. He's like, you want to go to a 5-star restaurant, you take them to
Bring
McDonald's.
a friend like a threesome.
Yo, you know, the stuff like, you know, oh my God, like these people doing.
I'm so
These
happy I
people
found
now-
you 22 years ago.
No, but I even heard, like, I mean, now it's people really in relationships, like 3 people together.
Oh, girl,
Taking trips
it's
together
people
on
super close.
dates.
It's people super close to us.
I know, like, oh my God.
It's too much. Yeah, I can't live that life. But Marlo, what I'm telling you is, if you are really going to get love in your life, you have to be less critical or less suspicious of people out the gate. Like you, because here's the thing. This I'll tell you about Marlo. We go out, right? And Marlo don't even look. Her head, she just be.
No,
I'm
when I was
like,
at the
"Bitch,
game,
slow
remember?
down, slow down, walk a little slower, so a man could even think maybe they could catch you. This bitch like. I'm like, he was looking at you. She's like, who? I'm like, we're 20 meters away
No,
from
that
you now.
shit was
bitch.
so
We
funny at the
can't-
game. She's like, I've seen so many guys.
So many guys looking at her,
at you,
and
making eye
she
contact.
don't make one. I'm like, you have to slow
Not
down.
one.
No, they
and
asked me
look.
to speed up and come and get me. Now, see, that would have sound good coming from a guy like, babe, come here, come sit down. I
Yeah.
ain't intimidated by your ass. You know, like, I need a man like a little rough around the edges. Like,
Well, the places you go, they not there no more, sis.
But shit, they just do something.
They not there no more. So you have to slow down and let them be like, oh my God, look
I
at
just
that
wonder
beauty.
though, is it for me to be married? Like, do y'all see me married? Do y'all see me in a relationship?
Of course. I see you. Yes, you are a wonderful human being.
But marriage says I can still be wonderful, and marriage isn't in my cards.
We don't have to be married. Do you want a partner? Well, listen, it's not what I want. Do you want a partner?
No, I'm just saying. What do you see? I asked what you
I see a partner with you. I think that you have so much love in your heart, and I feel like there's a season coming where there's going to be somebody who is equally yoked, who will love you for you, who will support you, and who will allow you to be yourself. And I do think that that's coming. But I don't know
You think
yet.
that's coming?
I really do.
It might be. When I went to Hawaii, there was a lady there, like, you know, those little hand readers people.
She said you got a man coming.
She said, you're going to have 2 boys. I'm like, lady, I'm not having no children.
Well, you already have 2 boys.
And then the 2 boys came, Michael and Will.
Oh, this was before.
Yeah, this was before.
Oh.
Then
What
the
kind
2
of
boys
wife would
came.
you be?
What kind of wife?
Ooh, that's
Oh my
a
God,
good
I will cook
question.
and clean. I do cook and I do clean. But I don't cook. I don't clean.
But that's a
I
great
would be
question.
A great wife, though. I really feel that when I lock in with you and I respect you, I'm gonna cater to you. I'm gonna make sure you eat. Even if I don't cook it, I'm gonna order a 5-star meal. We're gonna eat. You're gonna eat every day, no matter what. I'm gonna make sure you dress right, you look right, you take your vitamins. I'm gonna definitely. I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Would
Now-
you want to lead, or you let him lead?
No, we're gonna rotate on that. We're gonna pick days because I've been leading for
Pick
almost-
days.
We're gonna
Baby, you can
rotate.
lead on Monday, but I got Tuesday. Okay?
I mean, because think about it. It's different with you guys. Y'all were in your 20s. I'm 50 years old. You ain't come just leading over here. I've been leading my damn self for 50 years almost. I'm 49.
It's time to
So-
let that go.
But shit, that's gonna be kind of hard to have 49 years of doing it one way. But I don't mind coming in and letting you be the man, but I don't want you intimidated by me because I feel a lot of men are intimidated. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because I'm tall, I speak my mind. But it's like, come in and just let me know, babe, you know, I got this today. Sit down, we good.
Okay.
Like, but
And you gonna sit down?
You gotta address it to me correctly. You gotta word it right. You know how I don't know how to word shit right. He gotta know how to word it right. Because I don't know how to word shit right. So I'm looking forward to that day, though. I mean, I really don't see me married.
No?
I don't. I see me having an amazing wedding with all y'all, like all my girls.
So wait, you just said you don't see us as married, but then you see us in an amazing wedding. Which one is it?
A wedding with my girls. Like, I just dress up and we all come and we just do something.
And there's no man there?
No, it's me no man.
All right, cut.
I'm only with y'all
Everybody
anyway.
cut. I can't. I will not subscribe to the foolishness. We are not going to have a solo wedding.
Do you know how I would love to have a wedding with a gorgeous dress on just to walk down the aisle? Give me a fashion moment.
But who are we marrying? Do you understand?
Ourselves, me. Y'all are marrying me as friendships. All my friends. Y'all been in my life all these years.
Baby, don't nod at this.
And I don't know why you said I don't nod. I'm always with y'all. If y'all going somewhere with Ty and Justin, I'm with Catherine and
So you're
Corey.
gonna have a wedding with your girlfriends, and we're going to be.
Don't be so afraid that damn man. I'm be having a private eye on him. I'm not gonna know this shit about that man. So
Lord have mercy.
now, Ross, y'all grew up together. You know something.
Yeah, I mean we are
Nowadays,
very
I
privileged.
don't know what. I don't
But
know,
he's
just pray
coming.
for me.
Your guy's coming. Your
God,
guy's
it's
coming.
meant for me to have one. Let him replace Teddy, if not me and Teddy. All right, Teddy.
So, babe, we're going to get into what we usually do on the Real Close Friends. We're going to scroll some topics, and we're going to get a male's perspective on some of these things. We were real serious. We were real specific about talking about couple stuff.
You know I'm very adamant on guy code.
I know.
All
That's
right.
okay. We
All
made
right.
sure that it's not too much stuff in here.
Okay.
All right, the one that has been all down the timeline that I want to talk about so bad
Oh,
is Remy Ma and Papoose and Clarissa.
oh, baby.
Oh my goodness.
He has a type, too.
He does have a
He
type.
has a type. He's like a
somebody-
strong woman. He might like me.
Somebody said he's the most supportive boyfriend on the planet because, baby, he will walk behind that woman like.
Yes, but he's very confident then. 'Cause
He is.
I love that. He's not intimidated.
He's not
by strong
intimidated.
women.
But listen, let me tell you guys,
Listen.
because I am a sucker for love. I loved their love story so much.
I did too.
Bruh, they
I thought
literally
it was-
made black love so cool. Like they were like the picture of black love. He held her down all while she was gone, and then they come back and people would say they never had that level of fame, so you wonder if that was the issue. But I was so heartbroken.
I was too. Y'all hurt me.
So heartbroken. But then they went on there and then they literally, this is the one thing I did not like and I would not do. Yes, they aired it's too much love and history there for me to go on and tell all of your business.
And you have a child.
They got kids
Great
together.
too.
And they have a child together.
A gorgeous little girl. Especially when Remy talking about the man like as Peach played with her finger. I'm like, girl, don't.
Wait,
no,
say that. Wait, what did you say? I read a lot of stuff. I did not
You
see
did
this.
not see that tweet when she was like, oh, and I may not be saying it verbatim, but I know the finger and the peach. She did a little peach emoji icon. And say, don't forget, let her know how you like your peach play with your
Oh my
your
gosh,
finger.
playing with his butt.
But you know what?
Maybe it's his
I
balls.
don't care. It's
Maybe his balls,
it's-
no.
Maybe it's his balls.
No, the peach is definitely the butt, babe. Sorry.
But you know
Good
what? To
try.
me, it's just what goes on in your bedroom that's in your
Yeah,
bedroom.
it should stay and it should
And
stay
y'all-
there,
you have
especially
a
when you're
daughter.
married.
I don't want your daughter to see that. Like,
Yeah.
come on, y'all just doing too much.
Doing too much.
Y'all been together too long. Just come on, just separate.
Yeah.
Argue, but just this social media, I think it's the devil.
It's the devil. It's the worst thing that ever happened to us, where people have to share so much information and people feel entitled to knowing that information. It's like,
We got lucky in our relationship that we ain't have social media like that in the past.
why are we so lucky?
We tried the pages.
Why are we
versus
so
each other.
lucky? Why are we so lucky? Would things been a little different if we had?
all the time.
Oh, no, why are we so lucky?
Yeah, why
but,
are we
but
so
she's so confident she ain't catch stuff. Like, what's going on? But no, that thing. Can you
No, I'm
imagine
so
back in
grateful.
those
I'm so
days?
grateful. Yes, but I think about it from a lot of perspectives, even like being an athlete and all that you got to go through with the constant feedback from people. I don't think I could have dealt with it from that
No.
perspective. So it's just a lot. But let me tell you something. When Clarissa said whatever, and she was like, well, Remy don't want none. I said, did you see Clarissa's knockout the other day?
Baby,
I said,
you
Remy,
see
fall
Clarissa-
back. Fall
But
back.
let down
Fall
the
back.
Cupid, though, but let me tell you this. Clarissa then stepped up a little more feminine, a little more soft.
Yes,
to
you saw her
I
in her
like that, though.
Fendi coat.
So Remy, at least you know you didn't help the girl out with that. She definitely like, all right, he like a girl with style, because Remy be fly.
Remy be
And
fly.
I guess, I don't know if Papoose told her to dress up, but she took notes. But baby, Clarissa, you are very masculine. That's your job. Nothing's wrong with that. Keep still having your little soft touch. I like you with your little bikini on.
Yeah, that was a hot moment.
Yeah, you and Remy both are beautiful women, but with when you're strong and have those strong features, just a little lip gloss, little skirt, some heels. And the heels, when the heels are enough, because she was struggling her heels.
She had on Tim boots.
No, she was struggling her heels on something else. She had on a black dress. You could do a little
Kitten heel?
a kitten heel. I was gonna say a little sandal with some rhinestones or something. She probably got big feet like me though, but you could. I'm gonna send you some comfortable heels. That YSL is a comfortable one. The one that spells YSL at the bottom. Cause for real, she boxed. So
Them
she gets all
YSL
these
heels at the
girly
bottom
stuff.
are not comfortable. Them shits hurt
Oh,
like
those are
hell.
comfy.
But you're different. You're a different breed, Marlo Hampton. You're a different breed. Like you literally put your shoes on to run or something. I'd be like, bitch, come on. So
I
no,
do love my
we're not
heels.
the same.
I love your heels, as a matter of fact. Those are sexy.
Thank you.
Those would be nice for Valentine's Day.
That's why I wore them today.
Yeah, that's
because
what
my
I'm
man was coming, so
boots.
I had on my little booty
But everything
shorts.
else missing. Would be good.
I like it.
I'm happy I
Just the way he likes it.
Those are bad boots.
Yeah.
For real.
Thank you.
So Valentine's Day, it's
Are you saying Valentine's or
no,
Valentine?
Valentine.
Okay. So I have to be
But
sure.
I did say Valentine's, but you have to get out.
I just want to just check it. 'Cause you be making words up.
Now you know I'm gonna make up a word, but y'all, the Hamptons know, y'all know, right? Real close friends, y'all know.
We know. All right. The next topic that I wanted us to dive into is Tia Mowry and her hubby Corey are potentially spinning the block.
Now listen, now I don't even know them, but I'm so happy if they do. I don't
I
know
am so
why.
happy.
I feel I don't know shit about these people, but just living through y'all life on social media, it look like y'all have an amazing family. Like Tia got bored. Then she went to go all her TikToks and saw she was still bored. And you saw that these niggas ain't shit out here. And she went back to her family and they just look so good together.
They're so good together. I don't know. Obviously, we don't know what caused the
We
breakup.
don't know.
But it seemed to me like Corey was very much about family. Like everything I would see from him was all that. So I was like, dang, like I know a woman always wants a family. So if he wants the same thing, why can't they come
There
together?
was something there, I don't know. And sometimes
You know?
it could be, you can outgrow each other. You can think you've outgrown each other, but look, it's like,
Right.
damn, I miss what I have.
Yeah.
You
What do you
know?
think about them spinning the block?
Yeah, as long as they got family, it's always good for the kids to grow with both parents.
But do you
Always.
feel that if you're not happy, should you just be there for family? Like right now, if you truly was not happy with Ross, would you stay there just for the kids or vice versa, Ross?
I mean, I think it's marriage is sometimes I can't stand it, and vice versa. So marriage is you can go have your ups and downs. So if you want to be happy in a marriage and that's it, you ain't meant to be married. So
Say a word.
So it's, no, that is word. So you're
That's a
saying
word.
it's not always about being happy. It's just
No,
because
it's not.
Because you know what it is. Even if that was the situation with them, you go somewhere new and it's fun, it's exciting.
Right.
But then you gotta be like, eventually I'm gonna get mad at this person.
Exactly.
Eventually this person's gonna do something I don't like.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's our problem. This new day and age, they're so quick to call it quits.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why I'm afraid for whoever if I do fall in love with.
Right.
Because you ain't quitting.
Yeah.
If I do fall.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we're going to work it out. You go downstairs. We're going to go to sleep. We're going to calm down.
I'll never forget when I met Ross, and it's so crazy to think about this now, 22 years later. Ross and I were dating literally for months.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going to his dorm room and I was sitting on the bed talking to him, and I was like, we gonna do this for life. I was like,
said that
yes.
to him.
I said, we're gonna do this for life. And I was like, and I feel like even though I didn't really know what I was talking about because I was 17, 18 years old,
Lord.
it was like you make a
Spoken.
commitment. Yeah, it's like that marriage is a commitment. And I love what you said because I think even parenting, all that stuff, sometimes you prioritize happiness and that can't be the priority. It has to be you're building something together and
what's
you
the
see
ultimate goal?
yeah, you see a future with this person. And as hard as marriage can be sometimes, because sometimes it is really hard because you go at different rates. And, you know, me and Ross have been through so much together, but it's such a beautiful thing when you get past those moments.
You have to get past it.
When you
gotta
get past it, you're going to go through it.
Definitely,
go through it.
going through it.
And that's the
that
test.
that
It's
love.
like, ooh, like you said, baby, we made it threw that. You remember
We
I
made
was
it.
tired, I was ready to get out the door.
Yes.
But to know that we've made it through
We
y'all
made
know
it
y'all
through.
probably been through some stuff.
Yes.
And just to know that y'all are still here.
Yeah.
Everything you've been through. I mean, 2 kids,
Yeah.
mom, dad, just,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
It's really,
a beautiful
really
thing.
a blessing. It's really a blessing.
It's the most beautiful, imperfect relationship you'll ever have.
Who makes up
What was
first?
the-
Like if y'all get in an argument, who comes and make up?
Me.
Every time?
Majority of the time, I think I
So
do.
how do you make up? What you gonna do?
I'd be like, baby, you still mad at me?
You be stubborn. You be stubborn.
You still love me, babe?
If I'm wrong, I'll admit it.
Yes.
Seriously, he will.
Yes, that's one of the best traits of him. And I have a lot of friends who have husbands, and they will never, like, they don't admit to nothing. Ross, he's a very reasonable person. So if we have a
It
conversation,
gotta make sense.
if it makes sense, he'll come around.
Seriously?
He'll come around,
Okay.
yeah, always. And that's what I love about him so much. And that's what I think has been the secret to our successful marriage is our level of communication and the fact that we're both very fair and we don't hit below the belt. Like, I think that's one thing that we've
Ooh.
always not done. Like, the stuff we say, we can look at each other the next day after we said it. We're not gonna say something where it's like,
I'll probably be with you for a while, Mr. Teddy.
because you
My
can't
mouth
not
is
hit
lethal.
lethal. Yeah, you can't hit
And
below
I
the
have
belt.
to work on that because
You
if
have
you
to.
hurt my feelings, I'm just going for the juggler. Your mama, your daddy, your
Oh my
sister, your
Lord, no, you can't mama daddy your
And that's
husband.
exactly why I'm over with Mr. Teddy.
I think for us as athletes, we're used to winning. So I think what we had to figure out is not try to win when we're in an argument.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So once we figured that out and we attacked the issue instead of attacking each other, that's what made it a lot better.
I gotta also say something too, which we never really talked about publicly before though, but I feel like one of the things that I have in my marriage that I didn't value as much as I do now is how patient Ross is with me. He didn't want me to do the show,
I
right?
remember that, yeah.
Remember? And he's always seen, like, you know, family was always the most important thing, and he felt like we needed to like get that right and then do everything else. And the fact that he allowed me, I mean, I don't want to say allowed like from the perspective of like, you know, but like he let me go through that and have that moment still and stayed patient with me and has allowed me to grow. Like, I think that that's the biggest gift because I think a lot of times in relationships, like you may see something for yourself or want something for yourself and your partner doesn't see it or want it for you, and then that
It's
causes
like-
such a big rift that you guys can't survive that. And it's like, I feel like throughout our marriage, Ross has just had this, like, he sees, like, this is where we need to go next. And sometimes I'm like, all over the
Oh, you
place.
like that? You're all over the place? Okay, yeah.
And he's like,
Absolutely
she'll
all
come
over.
around eventually and she'll see. And that's a really
But
beautiful
that
thing.
takes time and growth too.
It does, it
right?
does,
'Cause
it does.
Ross do just be like, baby, let her just go around here and run around crazy. She gonna see. But you do tell her though, right?
Yeah, he tells
Every
me.
time
It's,
you
it's
tell
a
her.
line. I never want to cut my wife's wings,
Okay, you want to try and fly every time
but I
she
want
wants
her to fly as high as she can and it's safe. So sometimes I have to step in and guide her a little from
be
time
like,
to time. That's my job as a husband.
Yeah, no, that's
So
good.
that's
Well,
what
ladies,
it
y'all
is.
hear what it is over here with these two that's been married for 22 years? Because one thing, I don't take advice from people that's single.
But and I think you shouldn't. I think that's the thing about social media now too. Is like everybody is a couple, and you ain't been through nothing.
You ain't been through.
Like,
well,
you
no,
can't speak
know
on it.
what? No, that's not true. Because I don't take advice, but I can give great advice. I can give great advice because I've been through some stuff.
You can. Well, listen, I'm not taking advice from you about
No,
marriage.
but I'm very good at it.
About
Very
marriage,
good
I
at
have
it.
intuition.
you have good intuition about
Yes.
people, but you ain't been through it. You ain't been married, so it's gonna be hard for you to tell me stuff. No, that's not true though.
I'm a child of God.
Amen,
That ain't brought me
hallelujah.
down here
Amen,
to give me
hallelujah.
discernment.
I believe you have
know when
discernment, but
something's
you ain't
right.
fit
I
to
know
tell
Rice
me
is
nothing
a
about
good
my
man for
marriage.
you.
You know Ross a
I
good man
know
for me.
he is.
Anybody, a blind man can see that.
No, you don't
A
know that.
blind man can see that, honey.
No.
But seriously though, but it's true because it's like you wouldn't take financial advice from somebody who's broke.
Yeah,
It's the same thing with relationships. Like I feel like there's lessons in marriage that you only learn in marriage. And so people will say, "Oh, I've dated." No, bitch, that's not the same. Like you ain't been where you can't go nowhere. You ain't been where you're like, you know what I mean? Like a lot more on the line. So really, I do think you should.
We're gonna say this, and I mean, I am single as can be. I feel the best advice for everyone because your marriage relationship is totally different from Candy and Todd's or Ty and Justin's or what's her name?
Tia Mowry and
Tia
Corey.
Mowry and who else is on our show? Married Drew and Ralph. And I feel even if y'all gave each other advice, it won't work because all y'all different. Each person
True.
likes something different.
True.
You really got to do what the fuck works for y'all.
Yeah, that's true
And
too.
you really got to take it to God and just
That's
what
true.
makes you happy. Because
Yeah.
this day and age is not about the wife sitting home cooking and the husband doing this. What works for you works
Right.
for you.
Right, but there are some themes in marriage that are like
Even your mom and dad I could have used.
Yeah,
too, like-
but there are some themes in marriage that I think are constant, like communication and understanding to put your partner first, all that kind of stuff. There are some themes, but then there's, like you said, things that work for some that don't work for the other. You know what I mean?
Is there a rule book?
Ain't no rule book.
Ain't no
So you
rule.
just, that's what I say. You just figure it out, right?
Yeah, you figure it out.
Because you know they say like, hey, you should do this for the husband. You should be. So why your husband shouldn't do that for me? Why shouldn't he do this for me?
Yeah.
Like, what? It's
It's
just,
a team. It's a teamwork.
You have to get someone who truly. I would say at the end of the day, I want someone who truly loves me.
Yeah.
Who loves me like unconditionally, my ups, my downs, who just gets me and gets my upbringing. You need to know my story.
Right.
You need to know
That's important.
this is why Marlo is this non-trusting. This is why Marlo doesn't show affection.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to have him come in and say, I'm gonna show her affection.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not break her heart. This is a safe place.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna allow anyone into that place until I know I have to feel it in my soul.
Yeah.
I gotta feel it.
I
Yeah,
pray.
to feel it.
Well, I love that, Marlo. I do.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, it's coming, and I feel like you are going to be a phenomenal wife.
Oh, well, thank you.
Or a girlfriend if you choose
And
not
if
to
it does
get married.
not come, I would like to just have some nice, amazing, rich partners. I think at 49, some rich partners would be do me just well.
All right. I'm not
Partners.
yeah, no,
I
no,
think we're
but
just gonna fall in love at half of
you can. You
Oh,
can.
maybe.
All right, I wanted to play this game with you.
Okay, what's this game?
It was I saw this. I was scrolling my timeline, and it was Marry F Kill. You saw how they were
Oh
playing
my
that.
God.
All right, so I'm gonna do it with you, and it's gonna be: would you marry, F, or kill? A
F
pop-
is that thing, the bad word, this.
Yes, that's that's why you
Y'all,
got no
I'm
damn
doing
man
a
talking about
circle.
F the bad
That's
word. No,
my
F is the good word, girl.
Mary F and kill, okay.
Okay, marry, F, kill. Okay, so who would you marry? Who would you F, and who would you kill?
Okay.
Apollo, Nida,
Why is we talking about
Ralph,
these damn people?
Ralph,
Y'all.
or Morris Chestnut. So I gave you
Morris
one out.
Chestnut,
I gave you
I'm
one out.
marrying.
You marry Morris
Period.
Chestnut.
That old fine chocolate thing.
And you know he's been married to his wife for a long time, so he's a
I
good
mean,
partner.
if he was divorced.
No, of course, of course, of course, of course. I mean,
Morris
oh, that's the case with all these people, of course. All right, so who you going? So that's who you gonna marry. Now you got to F one of these other two, Ralph or Apollo.
Oh my God.
You got to pick one, too, and don't.
I just hate
fuck
doing
up.
that because it's like I know them and I wouldn't want either one of them like that.
I agree with you, but
You know what I
pick
mean?
one.
It's like they bros. I'll just be a virgin.
Are you gonna kill them both?
I just kill them both. I love y'all, but I just don't see it like that.
that's
Them the homies.
The homies. Okay, well, let me give you one I'm gonna give you one that's not people that you know.
Yes.
So what about, okay, so marry, F, kill, Usher.
Okay. Ooh, Usher F. He move on them goddamn states. Yeah. Now, Usher, yeah.
Okay, so we go F, Usher. We already married Morris Chestnut. And then the
Kill Offset.
She picked it. She picked it.
can't play no
I pick him. Kill Offset. Marry Usher. What's the other one?
And F,
Morris.
No.
oh, marry Morris Chestnut, F, Usher, and kill Offset.
There we go. We got
I
it.
didn't even say you Offset. you caught a
Pissed me
major
off with
straight.
Cardi.
All right, they had one for you, but let me tell you what he gonna do. Kill, kill, kill.
Oh, Lord. All right, what's his?
No, there's none for him.
Oh, see, this is
There's
your
none
problem.
for him.
See, be careful. This is what I'm saying.
There's
Crazy
none for
ass
him.
Women don't always be crazy ass women, y'all.
There's none for them. I guess we'll catch you next time.
I'm the real boss crazy. Ross Blink, you time we got studio set.
We got the tea hot, we got the tea hot, we got the tea hot, get ready for trends.
Kill, kill, kill,
We got the
bitch.
tea hot, we got the tea hot, we got the tea hot, get ready for trends. Laugh so loud, our hearts will cleanse. In this inner circle, sisterhood extends, 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 extends.